Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time tuning in, my name is Ani. Yes, it's been a while since I haven't done a video. It's been several months. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months, but there's just a lot going on, and I'm glad to be back on the video. I'm a local real estate broker out here in the state of Arizona in Phoenix, and I help a lot of real estate investors, builders, developers, anybody who's looking for residential real estate. That's what I do. I help people buy, I help them sell, I help them with tenant placement. So if you're a landlord or to be landlord, or you are inquiring about being a landlord or you need property management, I'm here to help you out. You can give me a call at 480-788-4118 or send me a direct message or a text message. Sometimes I can respond faster that way, and I can give you a call from there. But today's video, I want to get straight to it because there are changes that are coming up, and that is with rental taxes. So if you are an investor and you have a rental property, you will want to listen to this video, maybe rewind it a few times, because I'm going to drop some information here for you. So Arizona cities are going to have to stop charging rental taxes starting January 1st of 2025. That's a huge thing. And if you are aware or not aware, there is rental tax. So there is taxes that you have to pay. If you have a rental property, you've got to pay it to the certain city, wherever your property is located. You got to get on the Arizona Department of Revenue website. Look at those codes. It's code Z045TPT, and you can check out what those percentages are. Or if you need help with that, I can always guide you through the different resources that are available. But this is going to stop. It's effective, and January 1st, that is, of 2025. Governor Katie Hobbs signed the legislation to eliminate the rights of cities and towns to impose a local sales tax on residential rentals. While not all communities have such a tax, like Marana, Oro Valley, Tucson, Phoenix, there are 75 out of 91 cities that do, and they range anywhere from 1 to 4%, 2.5% being the average. These taxes take an estimated revenue of $230 million. That's a lot of money. Arizona ranks in the 5 worst states in the country for affordable housing, and Metro Phoenix is one of the more in particularly hard hit, with rents that have skyrocketed as much as 80% in the past decade. We are not that affordable, at least not anymore. I mean, rents have doubled. I mean, I've seen individuals' rents that have increased 500, 1,000, 2,000. It's pretty wild what has happened. It's the Senate Bill 1131 bars cities and towns from levying a tax on residential rental properties beginning 2025. The tax is commonly passed down to the tenants from the landlords, and it varies between municipalities, but the average, like I said, was 2.5%, which results about $30 on a $1,200, let's say a $1,200 rent. We know the rents are much higher than that. The average is right under $2,100 in Maricopa County. Landlords will also be required to lower the total rental bill starting in 2025 by the tax amount, but will only have to do so until 2027. What do you think people are going to do? What do you think landlords are going to do? If they're not able to charge that tax, they're just going to raise the rates, knowing what the tenants are willing to pay. If the tenants were willing to pay that amount, they're just going to raise the rates on that. The measure now includes a provision that says that if there's a civil lawsuit, presumably filed by an unhappy tenant, the burden is on the landlord to show that none of the rent being charged is attributable to the tax once it disappears. There are a lot of communities that are relying on this tax. I know I read somewhere that Peoria is $125 million. What was the other one? Casa Grande was about $1.5 million. I mean, there's a lot of cities and towns that are relying on this tax. I mean, is it really going to do more good than harm with the overall picture? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think it's going to force local governments to slash services and raise taxes elsewhere. That's my thinking. I don't think this is going to do such a dent, to the rental market. I don't think that this is going to really, from all these tenants that have suffered from skyrocket rents, I just don't think it's enough, and I think there's going to be ways around it. Here's some statistics that I wrote down. The U.S. Department of HUD categorizes a person as rent burden if they spend more than 30% of their income on their living expenses. In 2021, a U.S. Census Bureau estimate found that's the reality for 1 in 3 Arizonans. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, the other idea is rent control, but we've seen what that's done to other states. Arizona law prevents any cities from taking any action from landlords increasing those rents. There is no limit to that. They can raise however they want, however they please. And there's no legal limit or cap to that. Anyway, what do you guys think of the bill? Do you think it's the right move for Arizona? I think it definitely has its pros and cons. I'd like to hear your comments on this. Hope you found some value in this video. And if you have any questions, if you need any help buying, selling, investing in real estate, you need help with property management, you need help with finding a good quality renter for your home, even if you don't need management services, I have that resolution as well. So my number is 480-788-4118. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.